Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to our Mind and Body series here with the Missouri Show Me Hope Crisis Counselors in the Preferred Family Healthcare Prevention Department. Hope everybody had a fun and safe 4th of July weekend. Here we are, it's Tuesday. Kind of might be shaking off those end of vacation blues. Maybe you're getting ready to go on vacation. So we just want to supply tips and tools to help you with mind, body, have a more holistic, better resiliency and coping. So this week, we're going to be touching on music therapy. So today, we're just going to go over kind of what is music therapy, what can music therapy look like, what are the benefits of music therapy. Thursday on our YouTube channel for a live stream with Kylie, and she will be playing some music for you guys. So hopefully some things to relax you. You can kind of apply things we talk about and learn about today to what Kylie is going to be doing with you on Thursday. Remember, that's at 2:30 on our YouTube channel. So what is music therapy? Music therapy can look different for almost everybody. I just had a conversation with a coworker earlier today about how music therapy to them is just driving around with your windows down and the music blaring. And that's okay. Music therapy does not need to be in a formal, structured environment. Music therapy is very free. It happens sporadically. It can happen randomly. There's definitely doesn't have to be any rhyme or reason to it. All that matters is it helps you, and it helps you, form connections, maybe deal with some of those emotions, to hopefully cope with what's happening, because typically music therapy is a wonderful coping skill. So let's see. So a lot of people do rely on music. For me, I relate to music very closely. It does help me cope. It kind of is a way for me to express my emotions. I know for a lot of people, that's how it is too. Gives you an outlet. Maybe when words fail, music speaks. So maybe it's hard for someone to express how they're feeling, but if they can manage to find a song or maybe put together their own song that demonstrates how they feel, it's just so much easier for them to communicate that with others. So you see that a lot in clinical settings, like group therapy settings. You will see music therapy quite a bit, especially with adolescent, younger populations. Music therapy is a really good thing. So music is a core function of the brain. We respond to music very early on in life. A lot of people don't realize it, but when you were a baby, when you were in your mother's tummy, you are responding to music. Whether you realize it, whether you remember it, or you respond to music. It can be very soothing. Early on, we relate to it and form those connections. It has like a rhythmic pattern, and so that rhythmic pattern is us and what we kind of find soothing. So our bodies entrain to rhythm. So whether you realize it or not, almost everything you do has a rhythm to it. Even walking. If you're just walking, not even paying attention, not even realizing what you're doing, you're walking to a rhythm. So if you put music to that rhythm, it's natural. That's why a lot of the times, if there's a stroke victim or someone who has limited mobility, they will play music and encourage movements to go along with that music because it's so natural. You can, big movements, small movements, your body just naturally starts to move to it. We have this physiological response to music. Every time your breath quickens, your heart rate increases, or you feel a shiver in your spine, that's your body responding physiologically to music. So qualified music therapists can use this to help stimulate a person in a coma or to effectively help someone relax. So that's, again, our body is naturally responding to that without us really even realizing it. Children respond readily to music, where he talks about, from an early age, we respond to music without even really being aware of it. Any parent knows that it's natural for a child to begin dancing or singing at an early age. So sometimes, you might see a baby, they hear music playing. They don't know what the words are or what the music is, but they're going to naturally, they're just joyful. They might bounce or smile, kind of jump around. They're responding to that music. Children learn through music, art, and play. So it's important to use those mediums when working with children, or if maybe the child is going through therapy, is a very effective method. Music taps into our emotions, kind of what I already talked about. When words fail, music speaks. It's one of my favorite quotes, because you might not be able to put into words, but music gives you a way to express that and tap into those emotions. So have you ever listened to a piece of music and smiled or felt sad? Whether the music itself or from our associations with the music taps into your emotional systems. Many people use this in a therapeutic way. Listening to certain music that makes them feel a certain way. The ability for music to easily access our emotions is very beneficial for music therapists. This is beneficial for anybody. When I used to work in a day group setting, our clients loved music therapy, and all that consisted of was we gave them a topic and they chose a song and everybody listened to that song. So you're not only expressing how you feel, but you're giving others the chance to understand how you feel. So it just kind of increases that understanding. Music helps improve our attention skills. I know for me, if I'm studying or if I'm working on schoolwork or even working on things here at work, music helps me focus. Sometimes it can be a little distracting, but having that rhythm, being able to do something helps kind of keep me on track. So this allows music therapists to target attention and impulse control. So this works with goal setting, basic skills, things like that. Music uses shared neural circuits as speech. This is almost a no-brainer. But listening to or singing music with lyrics uses shared neural circuits as listening to and expressing speech. Music therapists can use this ability to help a child learn to communicate or help someone who has had a stroke relearn how to talk again. I've seen studies where they will use music with stroke victims. People who've experienced stroke, they have limited verbal abilities. Because of that, they will use music. They'll use a song that they are familiar with, that song that they know, and they will start to sing. It might just be like humming. It might just start out as just kind of, like keeping the tune a little bit, but eventually it would allow for the formation of words, which is amazing. Which is another example as to how music can be such a therapeutic tool. Music enhances learning. So we all remember learning our ABCs. Well, if you remember, you learned them best by saying a little tune. And if you're like me, in order to say that whole entire alphabet, you still say that tune. So that is just an example of how that helps that concept, those materials stick in your brain. Your ABCs. I learned the planets through a song too. So putting things to a tune just helps our brain click. Everyone talks about, if I could remember, blah, 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 as easy as I could remember song lyrics, I'd be good. So that's a lot of times if you struggle with remembering something, putting it to lyrics, maybe making your own song about it, is probably going to help you. Music taps into our memories. For me, I feel like this is the biggest part of music. Maybe you have a song that reminds you of a time that you just had the best time of your life and it makes you feel so happy. And so you listen to that song so you can feel that way again. Or maybe you have a song that reminds you of a loved one that you lost. Maybe listening to that helps you feel closer to them. It helps you connect to them. Just allowing music to be connected with memories. And for a lot of people, music holds a lot of memories because a different song can mean so many different things, and it can connect to different parts of your life. They use this for dementia victims. People that maybe don't remember, you can use a song that they're familiar with, a song from a period in their life, and maybe it'll bring some of that back. Music is a social experience. So even today, many of our music experiences are shared with a group, whether playing in a band or elementary school class, listening to jazz at a restaurant, or singing in a church choir. Music makes it easy for therapists to structure and facilitate, a group process. So music just brings you together. If you go to a concert or something, you're with people that all enjoy the same things that you do, and you have a connection with them, and I think that's really awesome. Music is predictable, structured, and organized, so our brain likes that. Our brain doesn't like to bring things out of the ordinary. So music often has a predictable beat and is steady. And it has organized phrases. It has the choruses of a chorus of a song that we like. We know what that's going to be, and that's the same across any musical platform. And let's see, music is non-invasive, it's safe, and it's motivating. So we can't forget that most people really enjoy music, and this is not the most important reason why music works in therapy, but it's icing on the cake. So typically people enjoy music. So music therapy is typically going to be something that people enjoy. Finding a song that you relate to, allowing you to express yourself in ways that you might not ordinarily be able to. That's the power of music, the power to bring us together and give us that voice. And so make sure to join us on Thursday for Kylie's Mind and Body. She's going to have some music for you guys. It should be a really special treat, so I hope you enjoy it. So again, comment if there's anything you would like us to talk about, any specific topics. You can email us, moprevention@pfh.org. Find us on Facebook, PFH, Preferred Family Healthcare Prevention. Find us on Twitter. We're always on social media, always willing to listen. If you need more resources, reach out to the Missouri Show Me Hope Crisis Counselor office here at Preferred Family Healthcare Prevention, 660-626-0453. Is our office number. So I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your week. Again, make sure to join us 2:30 on Thursday for Kylie. It should be awesome. But I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next Tuesday on our Mind and Body series. Thanks.